Hey Aquarius, suns, moons, and risings. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general monthly reading for November 2018. I hope everybody is doing well. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. We are going to be using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti for anybody who's interested. It's November 1st, Rabbit, and the moon is in Leo. Let's get some of the astrologics out of the way. Venus is retrograde, and it has retrograded back into its home sign of Libra. Sign about relationships, balance, aesthetics, strategy, open enemies. The next thing is Mercury has moved into Sagittarius. Mercury will retrograde on November 16th. And Venus will be coming out of its retrograde on November 16th. So some shifts there going on right there at the same time. New moon in Scorpio on the 4th. Full moon in Gemini on the 22nd. Jupiter, after 12 years, is coming back home to its sign of Sagittarius. Excuse me. I'm looking forward to it. That's some lucky good stuff there. You just got to be careful, I think, about going too far. And I think the last thing is that the nodes, the north and the south node, Rahu and Ketu, are switching signs. They're leaving the Leo Aquarius axis and moving into the Cancer Capricorn axis. All right, there we go. First card out is the Ten of Swords. This is a Sun and Gemini card. Next card is the Two of Coins reversed. And that is a Jupiter and Capricorn card. And the last card is the Temperance card reversed. Well, Aquarius, all in all, excuse me. All in all, the month of November, it just seems to be a lot going on and you're losing your patience. The Ten of Swords, Sun and Gemini card. You know, this is a lot of stuff, a lot of talk. It's a lot of information coming from here, there, and everywhere. And I think a lot of times the people who are behind the information, they don't always have your best interest at heart. And, you know, that can weigh heavy on a man, you know, or a woman. I just say man in general. And while it might not kill you, it does hurt. You know, it's just a lot. You got somebody saying this, you got somebody saying that. Aquarius, there may be somebody, there may be a Gemini who's causing some conflict in your environment. Oh, I mean, she or he is saying some of everything to some of everybody. Excuse me. And that stuff's starting to weigh you down. The good news is this Ten of Swords, it can't get any worse. Whatever's going on, it has reached its climax. It can't get any worse than this. All of the information is out, and now it is time to wrap up that whole thing. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up and move on. You can do that. You got to let some stuff go. This is the Two of Coins reversed. Whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to and micromanage, you got to let that go. Because it's not something that you can easily balance. You know, Jupiter and Capricorn, Jupiter is about expansion and optimism and you know, doing this and that and the other thing and just trying to do it to the max and do it to the most. While Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, is about the exact opposite. It's about restrictions and following the rules and boundaries and regulations and obstacles and things like that. This is not a good match. Jupiter and Capricorn. That don't go together. So, I mean, I feel like maybe there are some management issues that are going on, Aquarius, with you. And within that, you could possibly be the root of your own problems. Just because you want to have your hand in everything. You want to help everybody. But, you know, you could find that this might backfire on you this month, Aquarius. And you know, they say today's scores don't have nothing to do with yesterday's game. So don't get hung up on what you've already done for a person, because nobody remembers that. Nobody cares about that. The only thing that they do know is what they think that you are not doing for them. And that's always going to come and stab you right in the back. And it's always going to hurt. And you will lose your patience. And shit, I don't blame you. Of course, you're going to lose your patience after a while. You're trying to do this, that, and the other thing. And you really feel like you're helping. You really feel like you're trying to do something good for somebody. But, you know, they don't see it that way. And all it really is probably behind your back a lot of rah-rah, a lot of crap talk. Let that go. Let it go. Let them go. Let that go. Let these responsibilities go. Do what you can, because you're going to lose your head. And I do see you possibly going off this month. The way to avoid that, again, is to not let everybody else stuff be your stuff. Just kind of worry about what you got going on and answer to your true calling. And I feel Sagittarius, Gemini, it's not just the Gemini who's doing the talking. I think the Sagittarius is too. I feel like for some of you, there may be a situation where you are caught in the middle. You're trying to help this one. You're trying to help this one. And all they doing is going behind your back and going, girl, blah, 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 blah. And then she had the nerve to blah, 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 blah. And then the other person saying, I know, right? Because blah, 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 blah. And she needs to blah, 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 blah. And all the while, you know, you think you're doing something good. Stay out of it. Let them handle their own stuff. And that's the way I see it, Aquarius. If anybody would like to get a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. You can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. I'd love to see you around. If you're new, thanks for giving this video a chance. If you're coming back, thank you for returning. I feel like I'm leaving something out, but I guess that's that. I hope to talk to you guys again next month.